Is that a signal? Are we running out of time?
No, I have a
Battery
question.
juice? Yes, Susan.
The question is, I was really thrilled when you wrote Altar of Eden. Do you have any more standalones planned?
Yes, the new contract I have is 2 Sigma books and 2 standalones, and then the Mysterious Unknown project that I cannot talk about. But yes,
What's the timeline on this? Like, when will we see the standalones?
we will see. You'll see the next Sigma book out next summer because I'm already working on that. So that's timelined out. The next standalone will probably winter next year.
Can I ask another question?
Yes.
How long does it take you? Like, how much time do they give you to write?
For me, it takes me just shy of a year to write a book. Usually, like I said, I'll do my 90 days of research, about 6 months to write a draft, and then maybe a month to do polishing and stuff. So it's generally about 8 to 9 months to do a book. This took longer, mostly because I was dealing with stuff that people could actually check. I go underground a lot of times because I figure no one knows it's there. And cavern system 2 miles under Antarctica. Sure, there could be telepathic marsupials. No one knows. But because this was taking a little bit more, first it's taking place mostly all in the U.S. I had to make sure every I was dotted and T was crossed, or I was going to get nailed for any details I got wrong. So it took even though I said I had to do 90 days, this one took about twice that long, just because I had to make sure everything was correct.
Mm-hmm.
It still got some stuff wrong. I'll tell you what it is. It's a guess.
One more question.
Yes.
Does the publisher do any fact checking, or do you have to do it all?
Most of it's me. I mean, the editor will, if she sees just off her own memory bank, goes, that's not correct. There are telepathic words. But also there's a copy editor who goes through it, and their role mostly is just checking for consistency errors in the novel. If your character has brown eyes at the beginning, are they still brown, or have you accidentally changed them to blue on page 480? She's good. They're good at checking those consistency errors, and they will occasionally catch some errors of fact also, but not. You generally lean on me to get those factual details correct or not correct, as the case may be.
Have you ever gotten into trouble by publishing something that was obviously not true and accurate?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. They will let you know.
Oh, then no. I mean, after it came out.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, no, I'm not. I don't think there's a single one of my novels that's flawless. There are always things that are wrong, and that could, there's.
They go on your website and they tell you in
Yes, they will
graphic
tell me.
detail what you got wrong.
They will. You will find out. They will email you. They will Facebook you. They will put it on your Amazon reviews. Apparently, the Black Hawk pistol used in this book is a double action revolver. Not a single action revolver. Even though I don't say single action, I have them pulling the trigger.
You don't specify which trigger?
No, so I didn't tell them that it was a double action. So they will nail you on details. The worst error of all, which is really embarrassing, why am I telling you this? Was in Map of Bones. Is I have the expert in all things medieval, and she's going down this tunnel, and she's quoting this line from Dante's Inferno about abandon hope, all ye who enter here. And I put it there, the original Dante's words in there, because she's that smart, she knows the original Dante's words, then turns around and goes, that was the original Latin it was written in. Dante was speaking Italian. So those were not Latin words that she just quoted, they were Italian words she just quoted. So you know how many emails I got about that. And there are other ones. The problem with errors is usually I think I know something, that's what the error happens. If I research, I can usually get the details correct, but I'll be working on something, I think I know something. Well, sure, Dante's Inferno was written in Latin. It's that type of thing where I usually make a mistake, where I think I know something that's I don't.
Last question.
Yes.
For me, probably. So are you a typer or do you handwrite?
Type. My handwriting is horrid. I still get called, even though I sold my veterinary clinic 6 years ago, I think now, and I still get calls occasionally. We cannot read this file. Come in and translate it for us. Like they just live around the corner, so I go in there and the dog is sick. I go home now, yes, thank you. So I could not, I mean, even I have trouble sometimes trying to figure out what I wrote before. Plus, and it's got to know what, I'm assuming you type or two? Yeah, because to me, you know, the old days of copying and pasting, and, you know, every sentence I write is never the sentence that ends up in the book. I'll write a sentence, and then it'll be altered, changed, switched around, change that word. And if I had to handwrite that, it'd be a struggle. So, yay, computers. Anybody else? Oops. I'm out of here. Okay. So if anybody has any books I'd like to sign, except for you, glad to sign them. David, do you have that in mind?